Hey, what's up, wheelers? It looks like I'm doing this thing. I've got the controller module taken apart. I'm getting ready to remove this bad boy here, the XLR plug-in. You can see my foam from the rattle that I had to get rid of about 500 miles in. Drive me crazy. I'll probably secure that a little better. I couldn't get the box open last time, so figured it out. Thanks, Gwen. So I'm going to take a wrench, remove this, like EA, and I'll be back. Alright, I've loosened it up. So you just take this off. Like so. And I guess I'm going to figure out how to pop this out. Alright, so you just have to wiggle it a little bit and it pops loose, and then you just pull it out from the opposite end. Alright. Alright, y'all, so I got excited and kind of got started before I started videoing, but in this, where the XLR port used to be, there's a little lip that kind of sits below, below the top here. I'm kind of just taking a Dremel tool and let's see if I can do this here. And you can kind of see there's still part of the lip in here, and I'm going to grind that flush to this outer lip here and hope that the new Rosenberger port will fit in there then. Okay. It's getting there. Alright, so I bored the hole so the RoPd fits in there really well. The only thing that I'm seeming to having problems with is that I'm going to need to burn this down a little bit. Either that or you can remove the face of the RoPd, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to burn actually the controller module down just a little bit, hoping that I can get it to just slide right in and be flush with this line right here. I'll follow up here in a minute. So I'm going to burn this off with the Dremel tool and try to keep it as flat as possible. Alright guys, so if you take a look at this, you can see that I ground down the controller box so this RoPd connector will sit in there a little more flush with the actual lip of the box, like it normally does when it slides into the rail. So worked pretty good. If I used a Dremel tool with a little bit of, heavy grit sandpaper on it, and it took it down pretty quick. I just made sure to try to keep it all as flat as possible. That way this bad boy will slide right in here. I guess I'll have it like this with the two sticking up. That way it sits in there how I want it. But if you take a look here, there we go, it's a little better with that light background. You can see where I ground it down and how it's not exactly sitting flush, but it's just about flush. Maybe the width of this is sticking up a little bit, but I tried it on the rail and it's having no trouble at all. You might need to grind it down a little more depending on how your rail sits exactly, but I think this will work for me pretty good. Now I'm gonna actually solder the wires from this onto the old connector from the XLR that went in here, and I'll show you how I do that here in a minute. Alright you guys, so I've got the old XLR port out of the controller, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these wires about, I don't know, halfway or so, just so I have a little bit left on the original in case I need to do something with it. On here there's a red and black and a yellow wire. Obviously you take these two, the red and black, and attach them accordingly to the red and black on here. But then I'm going to take all of these, there's 4 tiny wires here coming out of the RoPd. I'm going to twist them together and I'm going to attach those to the yellow, which is the charge sense. It's going to help tell the board that it's charging when it's actually connected to the ultra charger. That way it works as normal if you're using the wall charger into the other male RoPd with the extension on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and be back at you.